Hi, hon. How's the work coming along?
Don't you know that analyzing Kubrick's films is pretty hard work sometimes?
Well, I was thinking maybe later you could make us some sandwiches.
Oh no, I think I've got it all figured out now. I think I've cracked the code to Kubrick's hidden genius.
Come on, hon. There's no need to be so grouchy.
When you take The Shining and play it backwards on top of itself, it actually creates a subliminal movie.
Well, I get that Kubrickian film analysis is important to you and all, but you have a tendency to call Kubrick Kubrick, and I just think that obsessing over one director is kind of unhealthy.
When you listen to this amalgamation of forwards and backwards Shining to the Beatles album, Abbey Road, it reveals subtextual hints that Kubrick was definitely trying to convey.
I doubt he'd make this movie specifically to sync up with Abbey Road. I mean, Kubrick probably didn't even listen to the Beatles, because, they're garbage.
I think I've got it all worked out now.
You could be analyzing other directors' movies like Blue Velvet or The Seventh Seal. There's a lot of stuff to analyze in Blue Velvet, a lot of subtext, a lot of hidden meaning, a lot of detail that goes into that.
Oh no, you don't insult Kubrick like that. The man was so meticulous that every single detail in every single one of his movies was entirely done on purpose.
I mean, I get that Kubrick was a smart guy. Undoubtedly one of the smartest directors of our time, but there's no way that someone could account for every detail in their movie. Some things just happen spontaneously. That's kind of the beauty of filmmaking.
Nothing was done by accident. There are no accidents in a Kubrick film. You want accidents? What, your DreamWorks or your Avengers?
What do you say, hon? Get off the typewriter and come have a sandwich down in the storage meat locker that's cold and frigid. Come on, stop hanging out with that ghost bartender. He's only going to fill your head with more of this Kubrick conspiracy theory nonsense.
There are no accidents in a Kubrick movie. Only deliberate, strategically placed colors, patterns, symbols, iconography, which Kubrick intended for analysts like me to break down in excruciating detail. Here's why this letter is here. Here's why this is here. Here's why that's here. Do you understand?
Oh, come on, hon. I mean, that ghost bartender is feeding you a load of hooey, isn't he? He probably hasn't even seen Ice Wide Shut. He's probably just seen The Shining 16 times.
So close. I am this close to breaking the secret of The Shining. It's not just a scary movie. It's not just like a well-directed, good, scary movie. It's a codex. It's a code, don't you see?
I mean, I get that there's a lot to Kubrick's movies and all, but you can't write that much about The Shining. It's just a really scary movie, It's not like the greatest movie ever made or anything. Maybe it comes close, but it's just a really well-made, scary movie, and maybe that's all there is to it.
Kubrick is sending me Morse code in my ear through a little transmitter that's transmitted there by the deep state. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know because you don't do this film analysis.
Kubrick wasn't thinking oh, if I play this backwards, then it'll sync up with so-and-so, and maybe he just thought, oh, here Jack Nicholson is gonna get scary, and maybe that's just where the fear comes from, just good direction. That's an innate talent. Maybe Kubrick doesn't need to go over every single detail in his mind. Maybe it's a subconscious decision on his part,
Why don't you go do something else, woman? I'm too busy analyzing The Shining.
Nobody can put that much detail into a movie. It's physically impossible. Logistically, strategically, theoretically impossible.
You wouldn't get it. you wouldn't get how deep The Shining is if you really just like spend hours listening to it next to the Beatles album, Abbey Road, forward and backward, and fold it in on itself thrice-fold, and then you speed it up to 33.3 times the speed. And also, you have to add in a bunch of Jell-O commercials, because then it takes on a new meaning, it takes on a new subtext.
Well, let's go have a sandwich, huh? Huh? What's wrong with you? You're starting to scare me. Something has changed about you.
Bet you didn't think about that, huh? Oh yeah, I'm this close. I am this close.
Okay, well, I guess I'll be going now.
Well, it looks like somebody isn't used to film theory.
No, you're crazy.
It looks like somebody doesn't take Kubrick's work as seriously as they said. Isn't that right?
I knew it was all building up to this. Oh my god. I knew it was.
Oh, I'm going to do something to you. I'm going to cut you up. As much as we Kubrick fans have cut up Kubrick's movies, dissected them, looking for every last little detail. That's right.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
Ah, yeah. You won't be laughing now, because Kubrick...
You're a madman. You're a lunatic. Nobody would watch the same movie this many times without being off their rocker.
God direction is about to prove that you have no idea what you're talking about. Ah, yeah.
Oh my god. Stay away. No, stay back.
These pruning shears. I'll show you wrong. They said it couldn't be done. They said it couldn't be done. Where are you, Kubrick? Kubrick, don't you see Danny's sweater? It says Apollo 11. It says Apollo 11, doesn't it? Well, Apollo 11, get it? The moon landing. It was all fake. It was all a false flag operation, because, see, the U.S. government, they have Kubrick on speed dial. They just have this director up on speed dial. Oh, when I get